Alright, so tomorrow we're doing a photo shoot for the electric food that we make.
So we're going to pass to the cabinet to collect any items you would like to discard.
Found myself inside all this tension, a feeling I never was expecting. I don't see the pros, don't know the cons, forget the whys. Do you know why? Triggered inside this situation. Wonder if we maybe
My friend, the creator and founder of Wear Green Tea, right? He's gonna be doing a photo shoot at the house tomorrow. So we're getting some stuff, and also because Melissa has a fetish for potato chips, so we're gonna get some fruit so that she can eat that instead of potato chips, or at least before the potato chips. Babe, we'll show them those strawberries that we're getting. So we're trying to be as healthy as possible, right? Now, also, organic and natural are not the same thing. They try and fool us to thinking it is the same thing, but it's not. These are organic strawberries. First thing is these are $12. That's the first difference. $12 strawberries. When my parents told me that strawberries was expensive, I didn't know what they meant. Now I know what they mean. $12 for some damn strawberries is ridiculous. My dad should have beat my ass every time I ate all the strawberries for $12. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then the non-organic strawberries right here, right? Now, no, these are the organic strawberries, and these are the natural strawberries. All right, look at the color. Look at the shine here. Look, these are the GMO strawberries right here. I'm not eating them shit. These are like $6. Put these back.
Life.
Is that organic? Is it electric? Okay.
Electric, yes. Organic, have no clue. Doubt it, honestly.
Oh, what about yucca? I heard about yucca root.
Is that a good one,
I heard the name.
Heard about it.
I just heard about it. I don't know if it's supposed to kill me or keep me alive. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but I heard of it.
I don't see any honeydews, babe.
It's about the pomegranate. This is what we buy in the meantime until the agave we bought on Amazon comes in. Yeah, so we're gonna get the organic agave in the raw instead of this organic wholesome brand. We put this on our waffles. Our version of syrups. Melissa thinks that hamburger buns and sandwich.
Keep it with us?
Nah. And sandwich, what do you call it? Sandwich what?
Sandwich bread.
Sandwich bread is the same thing.
What's the difference?
I can show you right here. Look.
Bread is bread.
Bread is not bread.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, bread. I did it. I had no idea what you were talking about. I actually had no idea. This right here is a hamburger bun.
Sandwich bread?
This?
It says sandwich. So
That's the Dutch. I don't know. I don't know.
all right then. So
I don't know. That's
according
not.
to the Dutch, I'm
Nah,
correct.
but we're in America. This is one of the international aisles. That's probably why it says sandwich on it. It's a Jamaican aisle. Let me see. It probably is. So we done? All right, let's go. Cause we don't buy too much stuff.
I will.
Organic, $5.99. Okay.
$5.99 for blueberries. $30. So a whole, I thought it was a $40. This is about to be $100 right here. This is about to be $100. 30. What's left in there, babe?
Do you still want the $12 strawberries?
I mean, listen, we gotta make blueberry and raspberry waffles. We don't need strawberry waffles.
What about the mangoes too?
What's that for?
Well, yeah, mangoes are fine. Like
What do you mean
$4.
they're fine?
They're $4.
Each?
No,
Oh,
I think they're $4 for $5.
$45.
Four?
No, I'm saying this is $49.
Early the next morning.
This glitches for whatever reason. Like,
much
it's a
memory
new
do you
phone.
You don't know how much memory you got?
Not at all.
The lowest?
It might be. I
That's
have no
why.
clue.
That's why.
Really?
Yeah, because so it's weird. If you ask Donovan, I'm always about getting the best iPhone, and this was the first phone where I actually got that one as opposed to the Pro. Because it was the first time I'm like, oh wait, y'all niggas really sending the same shit and just charging more money. The only difference between that and the Pro is that the Pro has an extra camera, and instead of that's an LED screen, and the Pro has like an OLED screen, which the average human eye can't wait to. Yeah. You want to catch party?
Ooh.
Y'all have electric ketchup? No.
Yes.
Y'all have electric ketchup?
No, not.
Oh.
Oh, you got that one. Okay. Because I have the Sir Kensington ketchup in the drawer.
Electric ketchup?
It's not. It's close.
I actually want you to. You want to put like a Smile or BP or TBP? Oh, okay.
I'm an artiste. I got this.
I was getting mad. I said, better move my head.
I will.
TBP would be perfect.
I thought about. I was like, I feel like it wouldn't translate that way.
Do we have anything else that people put on burgers?
Not really.
Pickles? Nice. I mean, this is fine.
That's funny. This looks like a burger. Like on this camera.
What looks like a burger?
It looks like an actual burger.
Oh no! It was.
Because my whole vision with the food is that I want to be able to eat everything that I want to eat while being on this diet. Like I should be able to eat tacos if I want tacos. I should be able to eat a burger. Should be able to eat ramen. Like I want to create pot stickers, all of it. Ice cream.
How do you find the new ingredients? Like how do you find what ingredients to substitute?
It's like a basic list of ingredients that we can use. My process is I'll choose whatever food it is that I want to make. Let's say it's ice cream. So I will look up a recipe that's already vegan because that makes it easier for me to translate it.
Gotcha.
And then go from there. So let's say that they are using just egg, which is like an egg substitute. In my head, that's like, okay, I'll use aquafaba instead. Or
Instead of the just egg?
yeah, because that's an electric egg substitute. And I might incorporate my own stuff into it after I get the basic recipe, like get it down to its bones.
You feel comfortable promoting people that don't pay you? For now. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's recording. So it's funny.
You telling niggas.
I always like doing this, like plating stuff.
Oh, food style.
Yeah, because I would watch Food Network a lot, and I still do because I'm an old person. But anyways, that's one of my favorite things. Like when they finish making the dish, how they like plate it. I didn't know that's what you meant.
I even said I'm not.
I heard you, right? But my brain was like, he's lying. So when you said it the second time, it registered. And my brain was like, oh, he's not going to put it on the. Because I'm like, if you're not gonna put it on the food, what you doing with it then?
You should ask the question.
Okay.
Jesus.
That's very accurate. Ooh, can I plate the waffles?
Oh, sure. Nice.
Yesterday, I made it to I think it was 10 seconds left. And Donovan's sitting next to me watching the anime, and I'm like, I can't do this!
What about it?
Because he was watching the anime and I was listening to it. So because I was listening to the anime, I wanted to engage, and I wasn't focused on my breathing. So it made me want to move more. And I was like, fuck, meditate. I'm like, it's not 8 minutes yet, but what's taking so long?
What got you into meditating? You just put it over on that side. So okay,
Donovan suggested that I start meditating because of my anxiety. And how frantic I could get when my anxiety flares up.
As you just saw with the food, where it was like, what should I put on here?
I don't know. There was a time that I think Donovan almost broke up with me because of this. When there was a fire, and
allegedly there was a fire.
There was 100% a fire.
It could have been when you were in college. They ever had those fires like in the microwave? They had to call an ambulance and shit like that. Not the ambulance, the fire department.
I've only been around real fires. So
Oh, so you're traumatized.
No, this is what I'm gonna tell you what happened. There's a lock on this door that if you close the door, it locks automatically, right? Right, and I'm like, don't ever use that because if I leave if as soon as it closes, it locks. So I'm like, if I left my key in the house, I go outside and close behind me, I gotta like, it fucks me up. I have to go up and ask them, I gotta pay to have to come up here and unlock the door for you if you're locked out.
How much they charge you?
Like $100-something. Yes, right? So I'm like, and when I say I stress
It's
this,
not that much.
I think it's like 50.
That's still.
listen,
To get back into your crib.
when I say I stressed, I'm like, I looked her in the eye like 10 times. I was like, do not ever lock this under no circumstance ever. Never, ever, 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 ever. Never lock this ever. Bruh.
It was a fire.
Bruh. And it's the thing, you have to go to it
Just a conscious.
and do the thing. So in my head, I'm like, I know you thought to yourself, Donovan said don't do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And I'm like, you're not serious. I'm like, you can't be dead ass. I thought it was a fire. So you grabbed your keys? No.
I didn't.
She left the keys in the house, locked herself out the house, right?
I ran down the stairs. I ran down.
We on 23rd floor. She ran down 23 flights of stairs because she saw on her citizen app there's a fire in the building.
App is the devil.
Now think about this.
You have that?
No.
Me neither. Christina has that.
Listen to this. Hunter, do you think, right? Let me ask you this
I'm
question.
waiting got to that where you said the citizen app.
Do you think, right, that there was a fire in this building, there would be an alarm to let us know there was a fire in the building, that we should all evacuate?
Wait, hold on. You telling me she's going just off of the app?
Yes.
No, because I heard
No,
sirens.
she heard sirens outside.
And then I was like, oh shit, the fire is here. And then I checked on the app. And that's when the fire is here. So I ran down the 23.
She ran down 23 flights of stairs.
And it's funny because I stopped, right? And when I stopped, I happened to stop on the floor that the fire was at. And
23 flights. 23 flights of
Were
stairs.
you locked out?
No, she left her keys in the house. She was locked out. After the exact reason I said don't do that.
So when you got that call at work, how you?
Bruh, I was pissed because I'm like, why would you lock it? For what reason? And what happened?
Oh, nah, man, that's not fired. I'm like, I could put more food on the plate. This is the last one, or we got more to do?
I think that's the last one, yeah.
Perfect.
So then, my thing was, if you come over here, Hunter, like right here, it says, wait a minute, hold on. Take your keys, close, but do not lock the apartment door.
Wait, they have fire alarm roof, or is that your roof?
Fire safety notice. They put this on here. The fire department says this. She goes, fuck that. I'm gonna do what I wanna do because I feel like I should lock the door. You know what she said? It's because we might get robbed. So she locked the door. Mind you, our apartment. Come here. I'm gonna show you something.
You can't just like it.
Look at this. Look at that. Only our apartment on this floor has that.
Wait, hold on.
I mean, because the other ones are at the end of the hallway. So let's just say somebody would rob us. They're on footage.
She wasn't thinking.
I know. And it's anxiety. That's what it is.
How has meditating helped you now?
I am definitely more calm in the sense that like I'm not as reactive. I still do react to certain things, like I'm putting the seasonings on food. But
Me asking about seasonings.
food is very close to my heart.
So when you meditate, how long?
It makes her a woman, I guess.
Food?
I guess. I should feel like a woman.
That probably is what I see.
Probably.
Because with my mom, she would always cook, I like cooking, but she would not let me be in the kitchen. She would not eat what I cooked. So cooking is very dear to my heart.
Babe, you wanna know something?
What?
So yesterday when you're meditating, I changed the time. And I increased the time while you was meditating.
Woo!
You know what's funny? I heard that shit. I heard the fucking thing. I heard you pick it up. But I thought you were checking to see the time because that shit was mad long too. So what did you do?
Put on 10 minutes.
I'll be honest, you actually shouldn't be doing anything less than 10 minutes. Is
Bro,
8 minutes.
That's what I feel like too. We started at like 7,
Yeah.
I think it was. I increased about 30 seconds. So we could try and get it up to 10 minutes. Cause I'm like, You sit for 5 minutes and ain't really do nothing. That's like timeout if you're like a 5-year-old or 6-year-old. So I was like, I'm gonna put it to 10.
So you could have said something.
Well, I said something. It's the mental strength for you to be able to sit down and calm yourself when you feel anxious.
So much sense. And then I have to meditate again.
Did you feel better after you
I changed it again for 10 minutes. Both times were 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Oh, you gonna try to waffle?
I actually do.
All right, I'm gonna give you some agave.
Listen, if people are making actual menus that are like, this is menu worthy. Like,
But that looks fire.
and it's electric.
Bro, this looks fire.
So like this
shit right here. This shit right here looks fire.
it's electric too. So it's like
I feel like we could have. I know I could have like squiggled this a little bit.
what?
If I had squiggled this like this, I feel like it would have made it more aesthetically pleasing.
How do you feel after you meditate?
Me? Amazing. Every time. If I meditate, now I've been doing 40 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then on my off days, like today I tried to like come here early, so I only was able to do 25. But I usually do 40. But when I first started, I started off at like 20. Then I went to 25, then I went to 30, and then I did 189 days straight. And then I felt like, oh yeah, I figured out how to be blah, blah, blah. So now that I don't do it every day, when I do it like 3 times a week, 4 times a week, I do 40 minutes.
So when you meditate, what do you do? Do you focus on your breathing? Do you kind of just let your thoughts go?
So now I focus and make sure I get like 4 breaths in, breathe in 4 seconds, breathe out 4 seconds, and just pay attention to like what I'm thinking. But kind of always bring myself back to like what I'm breathing. So what does this mean exactly? What am I putting in my body?
Okay, so that is from the agave nectar plant, right?
Okay.
That's the syrup from it.
Nah.
All right.
I don't know the brand. They're not paying.
Then this right here is spelt flour, sea moss gel, hemp milk, and grapeseed oil. And salt, and sea salt. It might be a little cold because you're taking pictures of it. I didn't put day sugar in this one.
I'm curious. Let's see. Wow.
Is it slapping?
Actually, it is, yeah. It's kind of weird because it doesn't taste like it tastes like waffles, but you can taste like When you said sea moss, I'm like, that's interesting. You could taste like I don't want to say you could taste the healthierness, but you could taste different hints of different flavors, which is just not just bread.
I'm about to eat one right after you because I'm fucking.
Facts. I'm about to put mad blueberries
I'm hungry as shit.
That's crazy. This is perfect. This is a great way to go to work.
And it's healthy, so it's like you ain't gotta worry about no problems.
Yeah, that's actually.
So you know, the agave be here. You can try the other agave if you want, just to see if you like one. One is the purple one is the brown. It is 103. So yeah, I should put it in the fridge, but it's not quite.
No, go for the whole thing.
Yeah, if you want.
This shit's fine.
I'm telling you, it should be slapping.
What do you need the photos by?
Damn, there's no date.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm not with you by this one.
Alright.
I'm very happy.
We got clothing, food, fitness,
We're going to the world.
Music.
music, and media. Do the podcast. That's a lot.
We're going to take over the world.
Yeah.
It's not even a question. It's a
So
matter.
I just wanna like, I try to think too much in the future, but I'm like, looking back at this video in like 15 years, and we're like, yeah, remember when I first learned currency and then. So I had fun today. Had a lot of conversations. Oh, well, yeah. So good conversations. Hunter's flying to Texas tomorrow, so we got to do a photo shoot with Wear Green Tea today. What do you think about today?
Today was actually a lot of fun, and it's one of those kind of moments where I was cooking like 3 dishes at the same time and trying to, plan everything out. And then when I finally finished and got to plating and everything like that, it's like, yeah, this is what I want to do. Like, I like this a lot.
Our main problem right now is trying to get food in the house that you can just go and get and eat and doesn't have to be made. So it's kind of pre-made. So when you're hungry, because when you're hungry, you don't want to cook food. You just want to eat food.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what we're working on now. Hopefully, every time I make these videos, I just think about what it's going to be to look back and be like, yo, we used to that's crazy. Do you remember that time when we did that photo shoot and then we did this and that? And, we dropped this food book or we dropped, this food network or channel. Who knows what it'll turn into, but we're gonna just keep putting in the work. I feel like we need to have an outro term. I feel like a nice outro word. Oh, what if while I'm talking it just ends like in the middle of a sentence? I think that'd be kind of interesting. It'd be kind of funny. So like while I'm talking right now, it just goes and then click, and then I think that would be a good intro. That'd be a good outro. That's gonna be our new outro. In the middle of my sentence, I'm gonna just be talking, and then it's gonna just click right there, and you're gonna hear the little tick tick.
It already stopped. I already stopped it. I already.
Well, then they won't even see this part. Just click, 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 and then you can let the little number roll.